Hello, interweb. It is Eric Polley here at erpley.com. It's been a while since I've done a thing, but here's a thing I'm going to do. I'm actually not going to animate anything on this. Right now, I'm actually just going to open up a program called RPG Maker, MZ to be specific. I'm not going to export anything because I'm using assets that I believe were pulled directly from uh, Pokemon. As you can see, I just tossed them directly into the tile set folder and did not rename them, so I will be looking around for them as I go along. And I do have another list of assets. I don't remember exactly where I put them, to be honest. I think they're on my desktop here. But for now, we could just get started with the actual game creation and process. So this is RPG Maker here, and I've already deleted the original layout and map. So I'm going to start with a brand new map. Label this Start Game. Display name is nothing because I don't know exactly what that's going to be. I don't know where this is going to be. I'm quite literally starting this from scratch, meaning I am going to make it up as I go. I know, though, I do want to start either outside, inside, or dungeon. I made an outside too, just because there's additional assets and not enough tile set maps in order to fill them out. I don't know. It'll make sense here in a moment, I think. This is not a tutorial. That should go without saying, but I am saying it anyways. Let's start outside. That is the default character here currently, because I have not inserted a default character as of yet. I believe all these maps will work, meaning that you can walk on the grass and not walk through the walls. However, I may need to debug that as I go along. We will quite literally figure it out as we go, and that'll work. I'm just going to change a couple of these random tiles just so it has a little more randomness to it. So the game can start off somewhat simple. First of all, let's go into our database, go to actors. Really, I just want to delete all of these. And I can just go through and literally hit the delete key and apply. Okay, and that's going to make it to where he is blank. That's okay though. I want to go to character generator and create a character from scratch. Now this is obviously not entirely from scratch. It's going to generate a lot of it for you. For me in this case, whatever. By the way, I didn't do too much with the green screen because I was spending a little bit too much time getting it all together, and I'm like, dude, this just doesn't matter. I want to just finish and get this going. Get this started, I guess. I'm going to start with a generally likable character. It's not like a regular looking beard. They're all like old timey father time, or they're like a weird mustache. See, I don't like that either. Weird handlebar mustache. That's a bit much. I like this one, I guess. If I had to choose one, I'm just gonna not choose one. Can I choose no ears? No. I have to choose an ear. And anything other than default eyes, I suppose, would be great. Sure. Eyebrows. Perfect. Nose. A little more than the regular nose. I'm gonna do them like that, I suppose. And don't need any facial marks. Do want to give them ears. See, I don't really like giving them ears because they already have a regular set of ears, and then you're also giving them ears on their head. I feel like this should replace the ears that they have along the side. But again, it's like a generator, so you kind of make do with what they give you. Kind of looks like a thief. Thief it is, or a businessman? I think the thief. No cloak. A hat? These hats all look ridiculous. Well, not ridiculous, they look old, like a medieval. What in the world? It looks cool, but I don't really understand what the heck it would be for. Yeah, he's not that much of a thief. Glasses. They're not even on the right spot. I guess it's like a one size fits all, and they're meant for one specific eye. Well, this character looks okay. I'm gonna call him good. Face image. Export. I don't know what to name him, so for now I'm just gonna name him A dash Soul. Name him Soul? I don't know. Sure. Soul it is. And export him walking. A dash Soul. Whatever. I'm the only one that's gonna see these, really, so other than you watching this right now. A Soul. Battler. One of the more important ones. A dash Soul. Okay. Save settings. Just in case I want to come back and revisit it, let's name it A Soul. And so he's ready to go. Let's do a random. That could be his friend. Let's change his clothing to also be a whatever, a thief like looking character. I should have changed what's his butt's color scheme. Let's go back actually. Load A Soul. Change his clothes to like, I don't know, all black, I guess. And now I need to save it again. That's the thing about Redoing your assets is you have to redo your assets. Now, see, what I want to know really quick is, okay. So I could add multiple faces here, I'm guessing. I don't really understand. Let's find out, I guess. Face. Where's mouth? Now, face. Export. Yes. Now there's him smiling and him not smiling, I guess. That'll do. That'll do, pig. A-soul. When in doubt, go to the original. Not the one with the K. A-soul. A professional would go over there and delete that, but you'll notice I'm not doing that right now. See, it's one of those things that seems like it's a time saver as you're doing it, but then you'll like regret it later when you're trying to look back and figure out which one's which. Alright, now I will save settings because I changed his face and randomize. I like this guy actually. I just want to change his clothing. Dark. Does this character look... Well, actually, that looks right. Face. Export. Wait, so now if I... no. Export a Talon. Let's name him Talon. Now if I import Talon, can I move it right over here? Yes. And then I can go back and go to face. No, over here. Mouth. And then I could do like him smiling kind of. And go back to face, export. And smiling and then regular I think is going to be enough emotion for me. Obviously that's a preference thing. Oh no, he has wings. I don't want wings. Sorry dude. I didn't notice that you had wings. No wings. Okay. I don't think there were wings in his face picture, so I'm going to continue exporting a Talon. Damaged character, export A-Talon. Yes. Battler. Export. A/Talon. I'm just making sure that it is actually in here. Oh, you know what? The walking needs to be different. A-Talon walk. Did that need to be the case with the other character? Let me go take a look. This is, I'm not going to say the least fun part, but I understand that this is definitely a time consumer. A-Talon walk. So now it's this character. I'm opening this up to make sure that I saved it with the proper clothes. And I did not. So I'm going to go back into here. Go back to the character generator and load. Well, wait, before I do that, let me save A-Talon and load a soul. And then I'm going to export him walking. A soul walking. It's the only image that's saved in the same spot for whatever reason. Okay, now I can go back into database and add these actors in. Now I want to add face, a soul. Now normally he's going to be just normal face. Normal face. So character, I think it's all walking. Battler. A soul. Okay, apply. And this is going to be soul, which is currently a swordsman, but I'm probably going to change all the classes altogether. Let's add Talon in while we're at it. And I just wanted to add in our first character that we run into because I didn't want to immediately come right back to this and start generating another character as soon as we got out of character generator. You get me, right? Okay. We could start off in a town, I suppose. So I'm gonna grab this actually. So I go into event mode and out of event mode seamlessly, might I add. And a couple places, couple little shops and stuff. Not too many, obviously. Oh, those look ugly. You got a bunch of white color on them. I don't want to use them. Just that's the straight up truth. Why is it yellow under it? I think I'm going to use the one with green. Oh, that's like nitpicky or whatever, but that's the name of the game. Baby, I don't know. A couple little trees, little doodads. How about this little fella? I like this one. A couple little things to navigate around. I like this little bush. Put it right there. Whatever this is, I'm going to put it right there. Something to signify the direction you're supposed to go, right? So you have some sort of idea. So maybe like this. That doesn't work like that, huh? Let's see, how do we do that? Maybe like these. Do I just need the one? No. I haven't used these assets yet, so I'm not really sure on how to use them. Like that. There we go. And then like this. And that should be straight out like that. About like that. That's not the right one. That is. So that means this goes right there. So it's a little bit confusing. That goes there. So then this can go all the way out. And this one can go all the way that way. I should stretch this out a little bit. So I would want like that. Not too far though, huh? I think that would be the break. About like that. That's what we want. Yeah. All right. And that's the first character and first map built. That's the start of the game. Currently nothing happens whatsoever. We could change that by adding a new event that will be the same as character, but will auto run and tell you how to play the game. Let's go in the middle of the screen, and the text will read, use the arrows to move. Now, to make it easier on myself, I'm duplicating that and using the spacebar to and then we also want this to only happen one time, so I'm going to control self switch, turn it on, create a new event page, and actually turn it on over there, so that will only happen once. Control S to save, and let's test out the game really quick. Because I think you're going to start with players right now, actually, that are not there. Use the arrow keys to move. Use the Z to confirm, the X to cancel. As you can see, the game already, yeah, see there's 4 characters there. I'm surprised one of them is not the Talon or whatever. But you can see that the game was working. I didn't try to walk through the assets. I'm not really sure if that part's working, because I wanted to change the actors. According to this, they should be all deleted. I'm deleting nothing. that probably fixed it. And let's test it again. And I actually try to walk through the assets this time, because I wanted to make sure that, yep, now I am a single character. And I can walk directly through the assets. Awesome. The reason that is because I only changed some of the tile sets, and this was not one of them, and this is number D, so there's probably a faster way to do this. This is as fast as I can go. Oops. These sound effects doing anything for you? They're doing it all for me. If you know what I mean. I don't know. You should be able to walk in front of the building. However, all this stuff, you should not. And you should not walk on the sides, but you can walk in the middle. I suppose you can walk on the bridge if you would like. I think that's a gate. I'm going to make it to where you can't walk through it. Yeah, you can't walk through this. It's like art, I guess. You can't walk on that, because that said so. Yeah, that should be it. And, it's hard not getting the things that you've already got. That was a sentence. Sometimes, I swear to goodness. Yep. This is another one of the funnest parts. But it has a payoff, because now you won't be able to walk through all the assets. And once it's done, it's done. So the key is don't miss. And all the way up and all the way down. Turning circles into X's, that's what game making is all about. You can do this all day long, shorty. I think you can be able to walk by that. That should be fine. And I think that's it for these. I already did this, I believe. Yeah, see. I only did portions of them because I wasn't sure. Yeah, like all these are all wrong. Basically none of this you should be able to walk through. I wish there was a button. I'm going to find out later that there totally is a button to where you just hit it once and it selects all the things and changes all the circles into X's or something. It's a stupid thing to wish for, but... And now you cannot walk through the building or a bush because they are X's instead of circles. Can I run? Okay, I definitely want to disable being able to click places with a mouse. That's what I'm doing now. I want everything to be more like a stable, standard RPG game. I don't like you being able to speed through it. That's the whole point, is to walk through the game, right? But that was the first level and first characters of the video game. Nothing has happened so far except for you you learn how to push the buttons in the game. But that is the beginning of a playable video game that I am creating here. I'm actually creating another game with my daughter, and that's going to be something that will be actually available and out to play whenever it is done. It's obviously made by the company of an 8-year-old kid, but I think it's a lot of fun and it's interesting, and it was a fun project to work on, and still a fun project to be working on. And that's what got me thinking that now I'm going to start generating my own RPG game. And it's going to be something similar to this right here. Realm Index is what I'm calling this one, but that name's probably going to change. But, anyways, just wanted to get back into doing things and making things. So here I am making a RPG game on RPG Maker. Until next time, and I'm sure there will be a next time, it's been Eric Polley at ericpolley.com. Goodbye.